What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead, a look back video. Of course, we did Season 1, we did Season 2, we did Season 3, we did Season 4, and now we're going to be doing Season 5. So, I apologize for the glare on the poster. I'm not really sure why. The sun is starting to set, so, yeah, sorry, it's a bit of a late video today. So, yeah, the sun is unfortunately starting to set, and it makes the background look pretty darn terrible. So, my apologies for that, but wanted to do my Walking Dead a look back at Season 5. This is the next season we have to do, leading up to the premiere of the return of The Walking Dead Season 9, February 10th. Super excited. So, we got Season 6 to do this Sunday, we got Season 7 after that, the Sunday after, we got Season 8, and then we're going to do Season 9 first half, the night before Walking Dead returns, or the night Walking Dead returns, actually. So, yeah, so, I mean, this is just an amazing season, and also, I do want to say, I'm very sorry for not doing this video yesterday, but I had to talk about the renewal for Walking Dead. I mean, I just had to do it. So, and I didn't have time, unfortunately, to post 2 videos yesterday, so apologies for that. But here it is today. Here it is, the Walking Dead Season 5, a look back. So, I mean, this is, okay, and first of all, this is one of my favorite posters for Walking Dead. I mean, look at this poster. Wow, you know? Yeah, I like it. It's really, really cool. It's a really, really cool poster. I like this a lot. So, every time I look, like, seriously, every time I look at the background, I look at the DVDs and Blu-rays in the back, I specifically look at this one because it's just like, wow, really cool. Like this a lot. So, Season 5. So, I mean, Season 5 has some of the best episodes Walking Dead has ever done, like No Sanctuary, like Four Walls and a Roof, like Conquer, like Try. I mean, it's just got all of it. It's just got some amazing episodes. So, we start off, okay, so let's start off this season. So, we start the season, we've got Terminus. We've got, you know, the Gareth storyline with the hunters. You've got the bleeding out the people, you know, hitting them and then slicing them. It's like, oh my god. And I remember when I saw that, I was like, okay, that is really brutal. That is, like, one of the most brutal scenes in The Walking Dead ever. And, you know, Rick and the others are trying everything to get out. And then, of course, a huge explosion comes. So, then we get to see Carol and Tyrese. And, of course, Carol is the one who actually did that. She storms Terminus. And, I mean, you know, you want to talk about an exciting part where, you know, her and Mary fight. And she's trying to figure out where Rick and the others are at. She kills, like, tons of people on her way in. And, you know, she uses the Guts poncho and stuff. So, you know, we have that, of course. And then Rick and the others do get out. And they kill the 2 guys that were slicing the people. And, you know, the one with the bat, the one with the knife. Rick kills the one with the knife, too. That was really cool. So then they get some weapons, and they go out there. You've got Glenn, you've got Rick, and you've got Daryl. And they all go out, and, you know, Rick, of course, takes a gun, and, you know, mows down tons of people on the, like, the little bridge thing or whatever, and turns around, and you've got, like, the, you know, the iconic, you know, because he's like, you know, he's like shooting, right, and then he kind of, like, he turns around, he's like, you know, like, it's so cool, so cool. I love that even to this day. I just love that scene so much. They used it for the trailer, too, which I think was a smart idea, to kind of advertise it. That was one of the big things from the trailers that Rick did that. So, that was cool. So, then, of course, we get, the sequence with, let's see here. We've got the sequence with, okay, so, yeah, so Carol saves them, and then Rick and the others get out of the train cart. They all have some pretty cool zombie kills. They all reunite, of course, and, you know, Rick with Judith, Daryl with Carol even, and, you know, all that stuff. So, really exciting stuff. Really enjoyed seeing that. And then, of course, you know, we go through the episode, and, you know, Morgan finds the sign at the end. So that was cool. So then we go on. We have the, you know, beginning of Gabriel's character. They go to the church. And, of course, they, you know, finish off the Hunter storyline with Bob and the food bank. And then, of course, him getting his leg chopped off by Gareth and the others, eating it in front of him, too. And then, you know, Four Walls and a Roof, where they actually kill the Hunters, finish the Hunters, you know, really quickly done, but an amazing few episodes there with the death of Bob, Four Walls and a Roof, the death of Gareth. I mean, just amazing stuff all around. So, Abraham's group leave for Washington. You've got Glenn, you got Maggie, you got Terry, you got the other 3, like Abraham, Eugene, and Rosita. They all go towards Washington. We get to touch in with Beth, and we get to see how she's doing in Slaptown. Now, I didn't enjoy this episode at all. I thought this is actually the worst episode of Walking Dead ever, when Beth is in the hospital. Just kind of a boring episode for me. I didn't really care anything about it. So yeah. So then we've got Self-Help with Abraham's group. We've got you know, the fire truck and all that stuff, Eugene and the flashbacks and stuff. So that was a great one. We got Consumed with Carol and Daryl looking for Beth, which I found this one to be really cool because we get to see some of those iconic locations from season 1. So you know, like you've got the awesome shot where they're driving into the same part where Rick is on the horse or whatever. That was really cool, I gotta admit. Then we have Crossed. We have the you know, Rick and the others capturing the cops, Glenn and you know, his group, and kind of them fishing for like literally half the episode, which I didn't like that, but you know, Rick and the cops and everything happened there. That's what really saved the episode for me. Then we've got Coda, which is a huge one, of course, with the trade with, you know, Beth and Dawn and just everything that happened there. I enjoyed this one a lot. I really enjoyed, too, when Rick has his hands up and he's talking to the 2 police officers, and he's like, I'm Rick Grimes. I was a sheriff before, you know, in the, you know, King County Sheriff's Department. I'm here to make a proposal. You know, I like that. That was cool. So that was the mid-season finale. Then we come back and we had the death of Tyrese for the beginning of the second half. You know, we got the governor, we've got Martin, we've got Beth, we got the 2 girls, Lizzie and Mika, and we got Martin and Bob. So I think I listed everyone, yeah. I don't think I'm missing anyone, but I could be wrong. So, of course, we got the death of Tyrese in that one, which is super sad. And he gets bit twice, too, not just once. Like, he uses his arm twice for the other walker that comes at him. So that was cool as well. Then we've got them, we got the storm, we got all that stuff, and then it kind of moves into Aaron finding them, kind of the I don't trust Aaron type of thing with Rick and stuff. And, you know, they find the vehicles and they head towards Alexandria. So, you know, the Alexandria storyline starts. We've got Rick shaving. We got the beginning of Nicholas, Jesse, Deanna, them kind of, you know, assembling into the community. Well, except for Daryl. It takes him a bit of time until he kind of meets up with Aaron. And, you know, they have some spaghetti and stuff. And, you know, he kind of asks him to be Alexandria's other recruiter because he doesn't want Eric risking his life again. So that was cool. We got, you know, the party and stuff. We got Spend with the death of Noah and Aiden, which was crazy with the run and stuff. And then we got the part with Abraham, too, at the construction site with one of his biggest lines ever. I won't say it, but one of his biggest lines ever. You know, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, so we've got that. We've got Try with Rick, which is, even to this day, still one of the best episodes ever, just with the fight and everything. And then we got the finale with Morgan meeting up with Rick and the death of Peter and Reg and all that kind of stuff. So, really awesome season. I mean, when you really look at it all together, this is one of the best seasons for The Walking Dead. Even now, I think, you know. You know, looking back on this season, I mean, man, I love it. It's just, I think the beginning is probably the strongest part. Then it gets a little weak in the middle with, you know, the whole storyline, Beth's storyline. Because I don't like Beth, so that's probably why. Duh, you know, really. And then, you know, we've kind of got the Alexandria stuff, the, you know, Tyrese and then Alexandria stuff, and, you know, it kind of ends off with Morgan and Rick and all that. So really great season. I think this season is one of the strongest seasons. A lot of people think this might even still be the best season. A lot of people still think it's the best season. I have to disagree. I think Season 9 actually beats out what they did in Season 5. I think Season 9 is even better than even Season 6, too, because I think Season 6 is even better than Season 5. But really amazing. Really, really amazing season. I you know, looking through it again, watching some of the episodes again just to kind of refresh my memory. But, yeah, really awesome season. So, next week we'll be doing Season 6. Can't really see it well, but there it is, Season 6. Then we'll do Season 7, 8, and then, well, the first half of 9. We don't have Blu-ray for Season 9 yet, because we haven't finished the season yet. But, really cool stuff, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.